and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how to manifest your specific person the Neville Goddard way. Those of you who have been regulars on this channel know that I bring up Neville Goddard a lot. This is because a lot of my teachings, although I mostly teach from my personal experience, are still inspired by Neville Goddard's teachings. And so I thought it would be a great idea, a fun idea, to give you guys today the Neville Goddard method of manifesting a specific person. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So those of you who have studied Neville Goddard are probably familiar with many of his teachings, if not most of his teachings. And one thing that Neville loved and believed in and really encouraged people and his followers and his students to do when manifesting their desires was to use their senses, or as he would call it, use tones of reality. And so I wanted to make this video today to apply this principle and this method to manifesting a specific person. Obviously, let me say here, as I say in many of my videos, it's not the method or the technique that matters at the end of the day. It is your state instead that manifests. So if you're not very good at visualizing, if you prefer affirming, for example, or if you prefer scripting, or if you prefer another method, it's absolutely okay. Don't feel like you have to implement this method that I'm going to be detailing in this video to manifest your specific person. Don't feel that if you don't do it, you're not going to manifest your specific person. This isn't about that at all. But that being said, I think it's a fun method, it's an enjoyable method, and it also happens to be a very effective method in impressing your subconscious mind with your desired story. So how do you manifest your specific person using your senses or using Neville's concept, tones of reality? So Neville very much loved the idea of using your senses to manifest. What are the senses? We're talking about the 5 senses: vision, hearing, touch, smell, and taste. So when you're doing your imaginal acts, if you're visualizing or if you're having inner conversations with your specific person, you may want to try inserting some of these senses, or maybe even all of them, into your imaginal acts. And this serves 2 purposes, you guys. Number 1, it tends to make it more real for you. So it tends to impress your subconscious mind better with the desired story. Number 2, which if you ask me is even more important, it makes it more enjoyable to you. It makes it feel more real to you. So if, for example, you are imagining seeing your specific person, you're imagining seeing them next to you or opposite from you, or perhaps walking towards you, or perhaps you and them are walking together, holding hands, and so on, that is a great combination of using your sense of vision and perhaps even your sense of touch. If, for example, you're imagining holding hands with them, or if you're imagining cuddling with them, or if you're imagining kissing them, or them kissing you on the forehead perhaps, or rubbing your back, or cuddling on the sofa, whatever it might be. And then perhaps you can also insert the sense of hearing. So hear them in your imagination telling you all the things that you would love to hear. Or perhaps you could imagine yourself in your imagination, you could hear yourself in your imagination telling them why you're so happy about this thing or that experience that they gave you. And this is where you insert, you guys, the experiences that you're looking to manifest with them. So here you have 3 senses already in one imaginal act: the sense of vision, the sense of hearing, and the sense of touch. And I bet this has already made it much more vivid for you, much more clear, much more real, much more realistic, and you are now starting to really enjoy it. This is what we mean when we say go deeper into your inner practice, enjoy it, lose yourself in it. And of course, you can insert the other senses as well. For example, you can imagine smelling their hair. Or if they're a guy, you can imagine smelling their aftershave, for example. Or you can imagine being somewhere with them and smelling whatever it would be natural for where you are. If you're at a restaurant, maybe you're smelling the delicious food around you. If you are walking down a beach, maybe you smell the sea air. Whatever this might be. And the same goes with the sense of taste. You can imagine perhaps kissing them and tasting their lips. Or you can imagine being out with them, having an ice cream or eating a delicious meal. And so you imagine how that would taste at the same time as imagining them perhaps sitting opposite from you, holding your hand, telling you how much they love you and how happy they are to be in a relationship with you, and smelling and tasting that delicious meal that you're both enjoying together and being so happy, and boom, now you have all 5 senses in one imaginal scene. And the purpose of this video, you guys, the purpose of giving you this method is not to dictate to you what your imaginal scene or scenes should be. It always has to be something that resonates with you, that feels good to you, that comes naturally to you. But I'm just giving you some ideas, I'm just giving you some examples to illustrate how you can use this Neville Goddard method of the tones of reality to construct the reality that you want in your imagination, to start enjoying it, to start feeling it real, to start going deeper into your state, and in the process, saturate and impress your subconscious mind perhaps much easier. So in my opinion, this is an amazing method, this is a fun method. I can tell you from my personal experience, every time I use my senses in my imaginal acts, things tend to manifest much faster, and it also becomes so much more enjoyable. I genuinely have fun with it. And so if this is something that resonates with you, if this is something that you feel you would like to try, if this is something you're even curious about, give it a shot. See how it works for you. See how it resonates for you. See if it might speed up your manifestation even of your specific person. See if it helps you overcome some of your resistance perhaps towards your SP. And see if it helps you step into the state of your wish fulfilled more easily and more effortlessly. This is the purpose of this method, and I hope you guys have fun if you try it. And it is my intention that it makes your manifesting more enjoyable and that it helps it work better and faster. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.